Hello everyone, this is my reading for Aries in September 2015. Aries in September 2015, how will things go? I want to apologize for this being so late. I've been involved in an intercontinental move from Japan back to America, and so I've just gotten back on my feet. Well, let's see what the cards have to say for Aries. What will the month of September bring for Aries in September 2015? How will September 2015 go for Aries? Let's find out. September 2015 for Aries. How will things go? Interesting. Apparently the good cards are at the top today. How will September 2015 go for Aries? Let's find out. Oof. So, let's see here. A lot of power right in the center here with 2 major arcana at the beginning and 4 overall in the reading. This is going to be an important month, and since this is a mid-month reading, you're probably already in the middle of this. So, at the center of it we have the Tower, the absolute and total destruction and end of something important in one's life. Here we have lightning from the heavens blasting the top off of this edifice, the king and queen, lords of this tower and lady of this tower, jumping down to their doom with nothing else they can do. And so something is ending in a dramatic and important fashion. It's not necessarily a good thing that's ending. It could be a bad thing that's ending as well. It can be an entirely neutral thing, but it's important, and it is ending, and it is ending dramatically. This is not a long-planned, gradual winding down of a situation. This is a bolt from the heavens that destroys the tower and brings this to a moment to a close, oftentimes in a very surprising and somewhat unpleasant fashion. That is at the center of all of this. Crossing it here is the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, we got this guy sneaking away with his swords from this camp. This can mean all kinds of different things, theft and betrayal, but here, within this position of the tower, I think it points the way forward. You've got to salvage what you can from this collapsing situation. Take what you can get from the end of this for yourself. You're not one of these lords or ladies here being knocked down. You're one of the little people probably down at the base of it who has got to make the best of their situation now. And you know what? While everything's burning, you take what you can get and you run. And that's what this is saying your challenge is going to be for this month. Now, here, in the past, moving away from death. These two, this and the tower, seem pretty obviously connected here. This sort of decay and this destruction, this ending, has been going on for a little while. It's come to a dramatic close now, perhaps earlier than people expected, but perhaps it's not as much of a surprise as the tower otherwise can be, because here we have another card meaning transformation and end coming out on the other side of things. And the new, perhaps, growing forth from the moldering remains of the old. That's been in the works for a while, but now is the time to make it happen. Now is the time to move forth from the old, dead, to the new young sprout moving forth, taking from the composted old to create the new. One of the reasons why I don't really think that you, Aries, are the ones who have been in charge of this. You're not necessarily the ones who are suffering from this destruction most directly. It's because in some ways, this is a bit of a happy time. You got the Ten of Cups here, the Hamley looking up at the rainbow, all the glorious wonder of cups and the emotions and love and connections in full bloom here. This is one of the best cards, happiest cards in the tarot. And this is at your base here, where you're sort of coming from, where your heart is, your emotions are. And so despite all of this ruin, despite all this destruction, you're in a pretty good emotional state because you know, you can see, looking forward, that there's a new opportunity here. Pentacles is always the suit of material things, possessions, career and connections and whatnot. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. He or she has learned to master this suit, thus being promoted into the court, and is gazing upon this new possession, this new wondrous pentacle, this new job opportunity, this new money opportunity, this new financial windfall, knowing that he or she has finally got his new chance to make things better. Any connection to here, maybe? So, yeah, fitting along with the image of the tower, we have here the suddenness, the immediate, the rapid, the total new destruction coming out of the blue. It had been bad for a while, it had been dying for a while, but all of a sudden, bam, there it is. And this is a time when you've got to look to the people around you, your friends, your family, and the people really close and important to you for strength. They're going to be the ones that are help you salvage what you can from this. They're going to be the ones who can help you build upon what you already have, get what you need, and turn it into a new opportunity for yourself. Of course, you're worried that this is going to cause more conflicts than it's worth. This is going to just lead to a bunch of fights. It's going to lead to stupid troubles that are just annoying and bothersome in all kinds of ways. In the Hopes and Dreams card we got here, the Five of Wands, rather. You see these youths sort of in a calamitous, not really calamitous, sort of a silly fight. They're just beating each other up with their sticks. They were really serious about fighting. They'd have their swords out, stabbing each other. But they're not. So for the ultimate outcome here, we got the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands. The Hanged Man, the ultimate reversal of the situation. Turning oneself upside down so as to gain a new perspective on the world. Or being hung upside down and thus seeing things differently. With the Tower, Death, the 8 here, and the Strength, it really looks like this is a month where other people's misfortune, or a group's misfortune, or the final utter collapse of an institution, a company, or something large and important like that, is going to be your chance to really turn things around. To take what you can get from it, to take what you need from that end, and really plant the seeds for the future. Plant the seeds to completely turn things around. And so I wish I could have gotten this reading to you a bit earlier, Aries, because it seems clear that it's a very important time, where a lot of new things are going on, but looks like things are looking up for you. Do your best. Best of luck to you.